Okay, so this is apparently going to be a three-parter, at least. So Darby, the other gambler, the game player, is actually doing very well, and of course, as we predicted, he beat Kakyoin. Um, as for the method, I mean, it's fine, whatever. Um, I mean, he must have. I mean, I don't know. It was kind of interesting that he got pushed off, but he knew that if he got hit at that particular speed, he would get shot onto the course. Like, okay, that's fine. Um, but the main part of this episode was about the baseball. So Jotaro's next, and he basically, you know, picks a game that he's never, he hasn't played the game before, apparently. And basically, he's learning the timing of the swinging, which it seemed very obvious to me. I don't know why Joseph wasn't figuring that out. Um, Again, part three shitting on Joseph. It seemed very obvious that he was trying to figure out the timing, like how it was how everything worked in the game. Since he knows how baseball works, he just needs to find out the game mechanics. And with Star Platinum, that's not that hard to do. So ultimately, he does get 4 runs in the first inning, though Darby is able to get 3 so far, and we find out that apparently his stand Atom can read minds. So it seems quite likely, but Jotaro definitely has a plan by the end. So I guess I'll talk a little bit because there's really not much to talk about, but um, I really like Jotaro in this episode. I mean he's basically the same as he always is, but it's still awesome. I like Jotaro a lot, and Joseph Joseph just narrated basically the whole. Joseph was on Speedwagon duty this whole episode, and on like Polnareff duty as well to like insult everybody. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You know, until they finally reveal what they're doing. Um, so basically, Joseph was not being Joseph. He was being Polnareff slash Speedwagon in this episode. Which I mean, whatever. Darby, I like Darby. He's pretty cool. He's definitely cooler than his brother, and the fact that he was able to, he beat the shit out of his brother just for hitting on a girl that he liked or something. His girl, I don't know. That was pretty funny, and this whole uncertain thing, like, whatever. Jotaro says yes, he was uncertain, but he's not going to be sweating anymore apparently because he declares his pitch at the very end, and he does, will you believe me or not? And the preview does look like it's probably going to be the end. I would hope it doesn't go into a 4-parter, but I really don't know how much is left in the actual thing. I mean, we could get like a 5 to 7 parter for 5 to 6 parter for Dio, so you never know. Anyway, that's it. I mean, it was pretty short in terms of progression and not much to talk about. This is a pretty good episode. I enjoyed it quite a bit, and yeah, we'll see you guys next week.